Hi, I'm Edina City Manager Scott Neal, and you're watching On the Job, a show about the hardworking city employees where we take you behind the scenes to learn the things you can only learn on the job. Hi, I'm here with Nikki Spees. Nikki is a rink attendant with Braemar Arena.
Hi,
Nikki. How are you
nice
today?
To see you.
So I'm here to ask you a little bit about what it's like to be a rink attendant. What do you do? What are the basic parts of your job?
Drive this guy.
All right.
And we also do a little bit of crowd control
Okay.
because the Minnesota Wild and Edina Hockey Association and the varsity teams all use this, as well as all the city residents of the city of Edina. So we like to keep it neat, clean, orderly, maintained, and give you some of the best sheets of ice possible in Minnesota.
What's the best part of your job? What do you like doing the best?
Driving this guy.
Driving
it's
that guy.
super fun because you can see the before and the afters. You can see we're standing on before ice, so you can actually move around a little bit, but you're no fear of falling.
Okay.
Once we're done,
we should be afraid to fall.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
put skates on you for
All
that.
right. Well, let's get on this big boy and take a ride.
All right, you're gonna drive.
Yep. All
so
right.
here we go.
We're here. I'm ready to drive.
Yes.
First thing I want to do is honk the horn. How do I do that?
We'll turn the ignition.
Key on.
Now honk.
All right,
There
we're
you
ready to
go.
go. All right.
That
So-
signals everybody to get off the ice.
Okay.
It's actually a safety measure, and anytime that a Zamboni goes onto the rink, they should technically honk the horn.
well, I'm happy to help
So
with
now
that.
you're ready. So
All
put
right.
it in gear. It's just
Put
like
it
a
in
golf
gear.
cart.
All right. And you ready to go?
We're set.
Let's go.
Bucket list crossed off.
Yeah.
And you'd actually be going around the other way, but just for today's demonstration,
Right,
we'll
right.
have you go around.
So what are we doing exactly? We're putting water onto the ice.
We're
and
putting fresh water onto the ice because everybody needs to have a fresh sheet of ice when you rent ice here at Braemar. And also it's for safety reasons because figure skaters have a tendency to dig up the ice a little bit with the front toe pick, whereas hockey skaters, they put these big C divots in. So it's more of a safety issue.
Okay.
We want all of our residents to feel comfortable skating here no matter what.
Because
So
what happens if you don't do this? What's the ice like?
you're gonna catch an edge and you're gonna fall.
gonna
And
fall.
most people don't usually wear elbow pads to open skate, although I'm a big fan of it
Okay.
because there's nothing worse than a broken elbow.
Okay. So you mentioned that I have decided to go counterclockwise.
Right, you
but
can
the-
flip around and do it
But
the
the
other
right way is there is a right way to do
Correct.
this, right?
You're closest to the board, so why don't you zip over through the middle there,
Okay.
and then you can get an idea of what it's like to go really, really close to the boards.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll put our broom out too.
Okay. And so we broom. So we dig.
You get a lot of snow in the corners of the ice along the boards, and so that broom is put out so that you can actually do that. So that second to bottom switch, you can put that out.
You want me
and
to
if
turn
you
that
wanna-
on?
Yep.
All right.
And you can see it
Here we go.
over on this
Here
side.
we go.
And this
Oh, I
is
see
why
it.
we go really slow along the boards.
Is it okay if the brush hits the yellow thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
That's what it's supposed to do. And that's going to gather up all that snow down there.
There it is. I got it. I'm really doing it. I'm helping.
And you are.
Yeah.
You're a great helper.
All right.
That's what we tell our kids.
Oh, that's what my mom always said.
Exactly.
I think I probably had all the training I need to be an expert
I think you're set.
Zamboni driver. So I think I'll go ahead and finish this up. Thanks for that experience, Nikki.
Anytime.
I feel like I should buy my own Zamboni now so I can have one at home.
About $140,000. One can be yours.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just come here and help
Used?
you.
Craigslist?
No.
Okay.
I'll come here and help you. So tell me how often you have to do this on a regular day.
Well, we're open from about 5 a.m. until midnight, and we do the ice about every 50 minutes, depending on if it's figure skaters or hockey skaters, and sometimes more depending on tournaments. So we're here a lot. We do
Wow.
some crazy hours,
Okay.
but it's fun, and we've got a good staff.
Well, hockey, I think, as you know, hockey and skating in general is an important activity in Edina.
Absolutely.
So what you do is very important. So I want to
love
tell
it.
you how much I appreciate what you do. And
Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
for helping me today.
All right.
Thanks for joining us for On the Job today. Catch us next time when we learn more about the city employees that help make Edina a great place.